Okay, so I think I'm streaming now. I've never done this before, so this is my first. So, yeah. Um, if I'm streaming now, and it is what it is, I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to try. Hopefully this is recording. And we are going to play this video, and hopefully it plays, and we're able to see some things. There is a little latency here. We see, this was recorded about 3 years ago. Just recorded from a friend, and he was telling me that when he takes his drone up there, he gets lots of weird stuff that flies around. So I told him when he gets up there, just take video and then just shoot it to me and let me see what he got. And let me just tell you, I was very impressed with this video. It's pretty incredible. There's a lot of things flying around here. So, you know, we have, I mean, look right here in the middle. This object's flying right through here. These things, originally when I looked at this video, I thought it was spiders. Because there's some spiders that do migrate. There's them right there. They migrate by spinning webs. They spin like a pocket, like a silk pocket, and they just kind of, like a fishing line, let it go, and then the wind takes them, and then they migrate that way. So I thought these were just spiders. Honestly, there's another one right there. But as we looked into it a little further, these things are they're moving too erratic. These things don't follow a pattern of typical migrating spiders. This one right there. But these things in this particular area are they're just really everywhere. This one right there. Every video, every single clip in this video, you will be able to see UAPs in every video. Pretty much every 5 to 7 seconds there'll be a UAP in this video. There's one. Let me see. Let's look at this together. So again, he took about 11-minute video. He got a lot of stuff in this video. If you guys want a copy of it, I could put a link down below. If you really want it, let me know in the comments if you want it, and you can do your own research on what these things are in this particular video. So he is pointing down. He's just flying around. There's one right there. Right there. What is that, man? Yeah, this is just so super interesting. You know, that's why I do what I do. This is just a hobby of mine to look around and see, you know, there's one right there. Why these things like certain places. I don't know. Just super interesting to me. There's one. Oh, that thing was cruising. I mean, it just doesn't make sense why some of these things would be traveling so fast, and some of them just traveling not fast at all. Just hard to understand why these things would pick a location like this. That one came right at the camera. Maybe it's just far off the path, not a lot of humans, a lot of people, and maybe it's just easier for them to not be, I don't know, distracted or bothered, or. I mean, obviously they don't like us. They're a very destructive race, and you know, if I was an alien on a planet like ours and they saw us, I'd be like, yeah, I don't want to run into those people because they're, you know, not nice people. So. But right there, you see this object right there in the middle. I'm pretty sure he sees it at this point, and I'm pretty sure he's going to go close to this object to see what this thing is now that it's traveling at a slower speed. So you can see the drone movement now. The drone is traveling forward. And this thing stops and then starts, I guess, changing altitudes with the drone, almost like it's interested in seeing what this thing is. So what do you guys think of this thing right here? See? Alright. Guys, I'm trying my best. Again, this is my first stream. I've never streamed before. I might not even be streaming, actually, because I don't know, it doesn't have, like, hey, you're streaming. I'm using a software, so it's not like I'm on YouTube. So the software says that I'm live streaming right now, but I don't even have a YouTube page up, so I don't even know if I am streaming, which is silly because I'd like to see comments and stuff, but I guess I could set that up somehow. I guess it's all learning, so I'll figure it out. All right, so back in the video here, we have obviously there it is right there. You see right there in the middle, there's a lever right there. You see this little tiny dot jumping up and down. What is that object, and why is it just playing around? I don't understand what it's doing. All right, there it goes past the camera. The drone dived underneath it. So this thing is kind of hovering a little bit. It's kind of stationary. You see this thing right here? So let's get a little closer look here. Let's see if we get up and close to this thing. Yeah, see, like right there when it passed, that's when I see the spider web. I'm gonna go back because I can. So I'm gonna go and see. I'm gonna just creep a little forward here. I'm gonna go and see this thing. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna just go a little frame by frame. It's translucent here. I mean, we are filming at 120 frames per second. See, there's something in front of it that would remind me of a spider web. You see, there's like an attachment. I don't know, man. It's again, but I never met an alien, or I never met or seen a drone close up, or any of these objects, so I couldn't tell you. But based on these videos that are coming through, these things are so crazy looking. Like, what was that one that just came through over the last week with like a frisbee in slow motion, a dog on a mountain, and there's that like blade. Shit. There's that blade that's like coming straight in slow motion. You see that blade? It's like a little black object at the bottom and a long straight, like looks like a samurai sword. But you know, that's, I mean, it's very similar other than seeing the blade straight ahead, but it has that straight line appearance that this thing is just, you know, I mean, I don't know. That's just what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm going to play the video and see what else we could find here. Being that it was above the camera, so let's see if this thing, he's going to find this thing. There it is. And this thing is just kind of just chilling at this altitude. It's not really moving much. And now you can see the drone is the drone is stationary. It's moving forward now. But this thing is changing altitude, and it seems to be staying at the same altitude, and the drone went down to look for it, and it just you know, I'll be honest, he's not a great drone pilot, but it's better than what I could do from not filming it at all. So alright, so this thing now distancing itself from distancing. It's my first time talking. Distancing. I can't say that word. Anyway, it's getting further away from the drone. So the drone is going up to inspect, but again, this thing just keeps playing around. I mean, I don't know. Again, there it is right there. It's just some weird movements, man. It's like, it could be other, I mean, I guess it has to be something else, but you know, unless you experience it in your daily life, you don't really know what it is. But here, where I am in the northeast of the United States, particularly I'm on Long Island, so yeah, this is not Long Island. We don't have mountains here. We have very few hills here. That thing just shot right up. So here we don't have these empty fields. Long Island is very populated. I think we got like, what, 3 million people here, including Queens and Brooklyn. So that's crazy. But yeah, either way, this is still just this interesting footage. We just lost that one. That was right there. Let's go back to see that one really quick. It's gonna, right there. There it is, right down the bottom of the screen. See that? What are these things then? You know, what are these things if they're not UAP? I mean, these aren't birds. You don't see, there's not one bird in this entire film. There's just these dots that are flying along. There's another one. So, you know, there's another one right there. Another one cruising by. There's another one there. It just slows down. I mean, why are some going fast? This one just stops, and then it's moving around again. this right here. I'm just going to keep the pointer by it so we don't lose track of these things. Yeah, this one again. This one is going to look like. See how it has this thing attached to it. I mean, that would be to me like, all right, a web, a pocket, right? Or maybe this is the cast with this, and this thing will be blown in the wind. But this doesn't. It doesn't add up though. Like this part right here, I did review this part. This is an interesting part. You got this object, part of it. The sun is glaring, and then this thing seems to reorganize. And I mean, that's typical of a web right there. You see that? But again, you know, we don't know what these things can do or what they can mimic. So can it be something similar? It could very well be. But can it also be a web? Very possible, the way it's floating right there. But then it looks, my buddy said, let me see right there. Oh man, that's very webbish. Right? I mean, listen, this is why I'm reviewing it, because this looks like a web, but then the way it kind of turns, like right there, I mean, it kind of, I don't know, man. It kind of goes forward. It kind of sets its arms out. Like, I mean, I guess if it had arms, but that's just from a human point of view. And then right here at the end, it looks like it's like it. I don't know, man. That's kind of weird right there. See how it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like pointing in a direction, it looks like, and it's kind of like going that way. I mean, am I just seeing things and just trying to pull things out of my ass here to try to figure out if it's I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy. See that right there? I mean, all right, let's continue this video here. There it is, flying across the screen again. I mean, something like that a web is not going to travel at that speed across the field when we had objects going the other way. So I mean, obviously wind speeds and directions can change. There it is right there. It changed, but see, it was going this way. Now it's back this way again, and it was cruising at a pretty good pace in that last clip. And now it's just kind of like a dog sniffing around, just kind of like checking things out. But it can work both ways. I mean, if it's a web, I guess the wind can die down. It could just kind of float down, right? But then this, like, it just, what is that? That doesn't make sense to me. Again, the drone is going in altitude, so it is a little disorienting. There it is right there. What is it doing? I mean, it just doesn't make sense if it's a web. Or if it's a web, we should see a whole lot more of these things, not just one that's changing direction and going up and down, and then there's some going faster. It just, again, it just doesn't make much sense. And this is the part where it's gonna pass the camera. I had a clip of this in another video. This is where it passed the camera, and it's kind of it looks trianglish, and someone said, "Oh, it's a motion blur, and it's from photography and whatever else." I don't know much about photography. I'm not the greatest. Listen, I know basics of photography, but 120 frames per second is going to be sufficient for a video like this. I mean, this thing isn't traveling hundreds of miles an hour. This is as clear as it's going to get. This is moving by the camera. It's not a motion blur. And this is just an interesting shape. So we have the leading edge of that, whatever that is, and then we have this shape from down below. I mean, it doesn't matter. What is this shape? If there are if there is people writing or commenting, I'm sorry, I can't see the comments here. Again, this is my first stream, so I'm really trying. Hold on, captions, experimental. I'm trying to get, on here to see some comments here. All right, so I'm just going to play this video, and I am going to. But all right, guys, this is coming towards the end of the video. We got 11 minutes on here, so we're going to fly again. This is the object coming past the camera, and this is across the street. I'm going to see an object right here. There it is, cruising. Again, that's pretty quick. That's not, there's an object right there going past the camera. Every time there's a change in the image, there's another object passing the camera. So this is what I got. This is the video. It's coming to an end, guys. I'm sorry that my first stream was pretty, I don't know. Maybe it's a success. Who knows if it's a success or not, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys got to see and learn some things about these weird objects that we're seeing a lot more of thanks to technology. And if you guys notice, start to open up your eyes that these things, you know, drone cameras, the better the camera, the more you're going to be able to see, you know. These things are traveling fast and they're translucent, and you got to go slow to see them. So start recording things slow, better frame rates on your camera, and you will see more objects, guys. Thanks for watching. I don't want to take any more of your time. Peace out, and hopefully next stream is a little better. Thanks, guys.